Hello, I'm Leonard Maltin.
The Carrington Christmas
It may have started out as a
special.
but it became a phenomenon. It changed the way
Specials
were made and perceived and marketed. It ushered in a new era of science fiction and fantasy and developed a whole new vocabulary of visual special effects. And the man who created the film, who imagined it and then realized it, is here with us today to share some of his memories.
Jeff Carrington.
Let's go all the way back to the beginning. What was the beginning?
The beginning was the Christmas at the compound, which was Todd Reeder and myself drinking one morning, and by the time the afternoon rolled around, we decided we needed to call some people, and so we called Mike Eubank. And we had the fire going, and we were making s'mores with Mike Eubank. We had the tree up, and we decided we needed to call Mike Pullis, and Mike Pullis came over. And that was the original Christmas at the compound, which evolved into the Carrington Christmas. And at that point, we didn't have a guest of honor or the honored guests. We were just making it up as we went along, inventing things as we went along.
How do you find people? How do you find the right people to do that kind of thing and to invent things, which is what they had to do?
Well, they're all really just my friends. But one friend in particular, Rick Sweeney. Rick and I sat down and we conceived the idea of the Carrington Christmas television special, which was a musical extravaganza featuring songs by myself and Mike Pullis and the entire Carrington Christmas choir. The studio gave us a day's worth of budget to shoot the Carrington Christmas television special, and let me tell you, the feeling on the set that day was truly the spirit of Christmas.
Speed.
Jeff! Hey! Oh, boy! Hey,
Here,
now
look.
the party started!
Look, Jeff, you're gonna need
What?
to step off this side. So
Why don't you just aim it where I am?
just do it. Just do it.
Filming. Rick, you need to shoot where Bob is.
you suck.
And the studio was so impressed with the dailies that we showed them that they gave us an additional day's worth of shooting budget. And we used that time to film an additional musical number between Rick Sweeney and myself, which was never used. And it sat in the vault for 5 years. And that was the original impetus for doing the Carrington Christmas television special edition. We were going to put the duet between myself and Rick in. But when we looked at it with 5 years behind us and sobriety, it didn't work in the continuity of the Carrington Christmas television special. But there were other things that, due to time constraints and budget, at the time we were never able to do correctly to the standards I had for the Carrington Christmas television special. And now that we do have the time and budget, we're going to go back and do those things.
How much of that went to effects?
None.
Tell me about some of the casting decisions.
Well, like I said, they're really all just my friends. But in particular, the ethnic boys that you see that come to the door during the entrance scene, they were just street urchins that we found, and they really thought they'd hit the big time when they were in the Carrington Christmas television special.
What was the most serendipitous bit of casting?
Definitely Craig Lasasso as the fireman. We had a huge casting call for that pivotal role, and we've tried out many, many different actors. But we finally settled on Craig because he really is a fireman, and he had the gear.
When did you know it was working, that it was turning into a phenomenon with the public?
When Jeff Times, the online Jeff newsletter, devoted an entire issue to the Carrington Christmas, I knew that it was really affecting people in a positive way, and that's nice to know.
I'm sure you know how much
The Carrington Christmas.
means to so many, many people around the world. We all appreciate you sharing your memories with us today,
Jeff.